All right, I hope this is our final pedal tractor installment with this International, and we're gonna get started right after this. Welcome back. If you haven't seen my videos before, I'm Rouse the Oliver Man, and we're working on that pedal tractor that belonged to some relatives, and then they since the whole family died. It was a sad story, you know, not all at once. They died just consecutively. But anyway, we're going to finish up this project and get it to the next living relatives in line. And so the tractor's pretty well done, as you saw in the previous installment, minus the fact that I got to paint this seat and steering wheel, and I didn't have the retainer clips for the pedals. I just finished right this second hanging up with the toy supply place and got that stuff ordered. I got my new hubcaps ordered, which will be shiny, like chromish colored or whatever. That makes them look nice. And then I also, right or wrong, I ordered red wheels for this wagon so it matches the tractor. I believe that the wagon is actually supposed to have these white wheels, but I don't know. I think when it's behind the tractor with full red wheels, it'll look a little bit more, you know, as a mate. So I can save these, you know, if they want them back or whatever, but we're going to go with that plan. So the first thing we need to do here today, other than set this aside so they don't get ruined, and probably set our stickers aside so they don't get ruined. I have two stickers left. One is for the seat and one is for the steering wheel. So, and then I should have somewhere, yeah, this is a sticker that should be for the back of the wagon. And what's odd about this sticker is the red part is see-through, so when you put it on, it's going to be like transparent, so the red paint will show through. But that's fine. It's a little different than that one, but it'll all come out in the wash, you see. But what I'm wanting to do here is let's disassemble this wagon so that we can, you know, I can take it out. The weather's warm enough now. I can take it outside and clean this up. Look at all that trash in there. This has probably been in the garage or something. What to do? Well, it looks like the first thing to do would be to take the wheels off, and then the tongue will come off later. And hopefully these will just pull off. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Probably would be better if I had more of a plan all the time than just... Come on off of there, baby doll.
One eternity later.
There. Not gonna lie, friends, that was a struggle. It's funny too, because when you're a kid and you don't want those to fall off, they fall off. And now when you want to work on it, lots of dog hair. So wheels are going bye-bye. This rod we will need to save. We will need to clean it up and paint it, because it is pretty rusty. So we'll take it out with us. That'll probably go in the gloss black pile. And then all the dead bugs and everything. Now we're going to take this here loose. And of course it's not the right size. What else is new? You know? That was a 7/16. So let's try a 3/8. Those are screws. What are the chances that that will all hold? Probably not. what are the chances that a guy's going to be able to hold it with a screwdriver and get him? I think we got that one. Go. Very simple little toy right here, a wagon. Now I would say that it'd be easier for me if I just went ahead and took these braces off, because if I do that, then I won't get paint on them. And I like the contrast of, you know, like this is a nickel finish piece or whatever, I don't know what you call it, but obviously it was not red, you know, because it was put together later. And I think that just makes them look better when you're done, to have contrast. The same way I don't like it when people just paint a tractor and they paint over alternators and everything. I think it makes it look less impressive when you're done, you know? I just noticed something else too. Well, let me aim you at the wagon. I just noticed something else too, if you see it, and I bet that's what it was, but I don't know that I'd ever find one. But I bet you this was a dealer sticker from the IH dealer around here. I don't know what IH dealer stickers look like, but I just wonder if that isn't remnants of what that was. Because it kind of looks like maybe there was an IH there and then something like a flag or something. I don't know. But at any rate, we got us a pile of stuff now. So we will take this and I'll get it cleaned up and primed, and I'll bring you back when something else happens here, you know, when we're ready for putting color on or what have you. All right, let's check in on this project. I got everything primed. I really think I need to sand on this a little bit. I'm not happy with exactly how it turned out in some places, so I ought to do that. But I got these, I believe, pretty well done. I don't know if they need another coat or not. They look pretty good. The cameras, I don't know if they look as good on camera as they do in person. Nope, I gotta do some more because there I missed a little bit. So, that's fine. That's why we do these things. Check them over. I got the wheels ordered for it, and I need to go get some hardware for it. I hear Buddy the dog outside doing something. Yeah. So I need to sand up and paint on this. I even got some dealer stickers ordered for this project so that they look like the stickers from the dealer where the stuff came from. But it's moving along is what I'm saying. We just have to do some prep work. We don't want to screw it up now. So I'll keep plugging away and I'll bring you back when something interesting happens. All right. I think we might be ready to put this back together. I got my new wheels. I'm gonna have to go to the hardware store though and get clips to put the pedals on the tractor, because I thought when I ordered this time, I told them I want a set, like I want 2 sets of these, and they didn't. They sent me 1 set, so I guess I'll use these to put the wagon together, and I'll go to the hardware store. They sell those things, and I can get some for the, yeah, because that's what we gotta have. So sure. So let's put our little bolts back together. Our little brackets. They're kind of plated, and I think they're still respectable enough to use again. Just cleaning them up, I think, is enough to make them nice. I don't know if we can. There we go. Exciting footage. Very slow and careful so we don't scuff any paint. Don't want to scuff the paint. The little wagon is a very simple creature. Not much to it, and it'll be back together. I may go through when I get it finally assembled and decide I want to switch out some of these bolts. I did that with the tractor. So don't freak out if you see something you don't like, because it may not be the final rendition. But I want to get it back together for video's sake, and then I'll do a final inspection before I take it back to them and decide if it's good enough. All right. Gentle. Gentle. Let's do these. All right, got those in there. Now we got to get the tongue put in there, and the tongue is hanging somewhere here. Trying to remember what my hardware situation is. There we go. That's how that's going to go. But I wonder if I should just go ahead and slide the axle through, because that will help hold. There we go. Sure, let's pick it up and move it to the edge where I can get to it. Alright, now for the exciting conclusion of the wagon. We finish it up with the wheels. It's very noisy down here with the furnace running and some pump running, but with the weather we've had, that's the best I can do for you. I'm sorry. See what the other side holds for us here. Maybe I should pick it up and turn it. Bang! I hope the red wheels were the right thing to do for display purposes. Ooh, something's not right already though. Are the red wheels? Wah wah wah. Okay, well, I guess we'll be getting a new piece of rod to do this, because the red wheels have a bump out, whereas the white wheels did not. So that means this is not a long enough piece of rod, which means the little wagon isn't done yet. That really kind of blows the big one, you know. I thought I'd be done, but I think it's gonna look nice. It's no big deal. I just gotta get a longer piece of rod, which is just round rod. I can do that. That sucks though. We're only off by like 1/4 of an inch. And I already drove the cap on the one end, so that's great. So we'll probably be getting a bunch of these and a piece of rod. We can try to put the sticker on the back of the wagon and see how that looks. I'm kind of skeptical how this is going to look because it's like a see-through sticker, and I don't know how that's going to go. It's going to look no different than I might have to just order me a better IH sticker. Oh, it has a white background. No. Oh, I botched that up. Maybe I can milk it out of there. I think I can. If you just rub on it enough, stuff will come out. That's what she said. It actually worked pretty good. There we go. That's not bad. That's kind of how it was. Actually, the sticker that was on it was different, but this'll work. I was wondering how that would go, but it worked. And I'll probably have to touch up now some of the wagon rim, it looks like. Apparently I scuffed it up at some point. I think that'll be for final touch-up. Will be stuff like that. But it's coming together, friends. Yeah. So my plan is, before we're done, I'll go through with a little tiny paintbrush and I'll try to touch up places that I think are not the most beautiful, just from the handling and whatever. I'll try to make it a little more better, but I think I'm going to carry this upstairs now too, so that it stays nice. I'll get a new piece of axle cut, and then I'll give you a full reveal with the whole pair as soon as I get all the stuff I need. But I think it's gonna look sweet, and I don't know what they're gonna do with it. They have a business, so I don't know if they're gonna display it in there or if they're going to take it home and have some kid play with it, I just really don't know. But I think that we did it a favor, you know. We made it a lot more better than it was. So at any rate, I'll get some more stuff and bring you back. All right, I really don't want to carry this back down to the freezer to show you, so I'll just show you here. But I got it done, and I think it looks pretty snazzy. Red wheels and all. I don't know what else to say about it, you know. I need to do a little bit of touch up on the hitch. I'm not happy with that. But when I do that, I think we'll have us something. I got some dealer stickers made. That's kind of cute. I put one on the tractor and one on the wagon. I don't know. I debated where to stick it. I thought about putting them like down here, but then I thought, no, I don't know. I only had one. I didn't want to order another one. I thought it looked nicer in that spot. You know, I don't know. People looking at it can read it looking down. And if you look at the tractor from the side, it doesn't take away from its look. You know what I'm saying? But overall, I'm pleased with it. It's a lot better than what we started with. I don't know. There's not much more to say about it. But there's the 88 over there. Yeah. Anyway, I think we'll call this one here. It's been a long journey. I never set out in life to restore pedal tractors, but this one I made an exception for somebody else because, you know, of the story and their relatives. So I think it's what she would have wanted, even though she never got to see it, and the dad never got to see it either. But I'm going to take it to the remaining daughter, and they can sort out who gets it, and, you know, because I'm sure they rode it too as a kid. The boy rode it all the time. That's what the mother told me. And, you know, she said he rode it all around and he put his little dog in the wagon and carried it around. That explains why there was so much dog hair on the wagon. But I have to say it was a success. It was it took me way longer than it should have, but I think they'll be pleased with how it turned out. So until next time, we'll leave this one here. Do you suffer from low intelligence and are easily entertained? Well, then hit that thumbs up button and leave a comment. And that way we can keep making entertainment that your feeble minds can understand. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.